What's up guys, my name is Justin and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to go over 5 habits dads need to implement into their morning routine to start their day off on the right foot. And as a father of 4, it is important that I have a solid morning routine in place to set my day up for success and not chaos. It is very easy for my days to get pretty crazy right from the start, but if I have done these 5 things by the time I leave for work, I've already won the day. And today's workout is going to be an upper day, so I'm going to start off with deadlifts and moving to bench. I want to show you my top set for each of those moves, just to kind of show you where I'm at and how my strength has progressed, even while I've been cutting down. And I do feel like my Sumo Deadlift has been progressing pretty well over the last few months. I think I started off and I could barely deadlift 145, 165. Now I'm over to, I think today I'm doing a top set of 220 for about 5 to 8 reps. It's a strength day, so I'm working at a little heavier weight, relative to my strength. But I was never consistent with it in the past, and I feel like since I've been actually consistent with it and doing it regularly, it's actually, my form's coming along and the weight is going up. So the first habit that I've implemented, which helps me accomplish everything else we're going to discuss, is waking up early. And I don't mean you need to wake up at 4 a.m. like everyone else says to be successful. I personally wake up at 4:45 to 5 a.m. depending on how many times I've hit that dreaded snooze button. But I don't think it is necessary for everyone to wake up super early to start their day off right. For some people, getting up too early can actually hurt them throughout the day because they are super tired and less productive. I choose to wake up at 4:45 in the morning because it gives me more time to myself to get the important things done. It allows me to have more uninterrupted time to where I can be more productive than if I had 4 kids needing my attention. Find time in the morning that you can wake up a little earlier to save you some free time for yourself. Whether that is 30 minutes to an hour earlier, start getting up before everyone else in the house so you can take care of your priorities right away. So the first thing I do once I wake up is hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I mentioned this habit in a previous video, and this is one that I recommend everybody doing, and that is starting your day with gratitude. I want you to think of 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for, whether that's your wife, your kids, your job, the fact that you're still here. Think of a few things that you are thankful for. What this does is it puts you in a mindset where you're appreciative of the things you have in your life rather than resentful for the things you don't. I like to start my day off by thinking of something I am thankful for when it comes to my wife first. She's the last person I see before I go to bed and the first person I see when I wake up. I think she deserves my gratitude first thing in the morning. I then like to show gratitude for my kids. Yeah, they can be monsters sometimes, but underneath all of that, they are pretty awesome kids. So I am very, very thankful to have every single one of them in my life every day. My family, my health, my dog, they all get thanks as well, but it doesn't matter what you are thankful for. Just start your day off by being thankful, and it will help put you in the right mindset to start your day. Alright, so now that you are up a little earlier before everyone else, the next habit I want you to start implementing is adding in some personal time. For me, that means spending about 15 to 20 minutes in the quiet doing something I enjoy before I really start my day. I don't get much time throughout the day to really spend on myself, so it's the first thing I do when I wake up. What I'll typically do is take a pre-workout and sit for about 15 to 20 minutes and catch up on some YouTube videos or read a book while I'm sitting there. And I like to mentally plan for the day. This helps me get in the right mindset before the day begins. Like I said before, it is very easy to let our days run wild and control us. But if we have a solid plan as to what we want to accomplish, we can control the day. And once I'm finished up with that, what I like to do is sit down and just write out my goals and think of my top 3 MVPs, my most valuable priorities. I like to think of my goals as if I've already achieved them. This gives me a good idea of where I want my life to be, and then I can work backwards from there to reach my goals. Next, what I'll do is sit down and write out my 3 top MVPs, my most valuable priorities, whether that's editing a YouTube video, planning a YouTube video, something with work, something with my kids, something with the wife. Whatever my priorities are for that day, I like to sit down and write them out. I like to think about what I plan to do to make these priorities a priority. Try starting your day off with 15 to 20 minutes of you time and spend it doing something you enjoy before you really get your day started. Now, working out first thing in the morning may not be for you. You may be the type of person that prefers in the evening or at night, but I'd highly recommend starting your day off with some form of physical activity, whether that's walking, running, weightlifting, jumping rope, yoga, Pilates, and the list goes on. I personally like to get my workout in first thing in the morning because I know that's when it will get done. If I wait until the evening, it won't happen. I don't like to take time away from the wife and kids, and after work is the only time I get with them. If I spent an hour to 2 hours working out after work, I'd get no time for the family. This is a huge reason as to why I wake up at 4:45. This allows me to get my personal time in as well as a solid workout. And one thing I've noticed over the years of working out first thing in the morning is that it sets my day up for success when it comes to my nutrition. When I work out, I feel like I make better decisions throughout the day because I don't want to ruin the workout I had. I know this probably doesn't make very much sense, but it's helped me choose better food options throughout the day rather than eating junk or binge eating throughout the day. So if you can, start your day off with some form of physical activity. As time goes by, this will help you keep up with your kids as well. And that is going to do it for today's workout. We'll throw in biceps with our leg training. I like to do that. That way my biceps are nice and fresh due to not having to do any back movements that day. But that is it for the workout. And now the final habit I've implemented into my morning routine is being present with my kids. I only get to see them for a few minutes each morning before we run out the door to get to school and work. But when I do, I want them to have my full attention. I spend this time asking them about plans for their day, getting to know more about their interests or what they are learning at school. If possible, I'll sit down and try to have breakfast with them as well. This isn't something that happens too often, but when it does, I try to get the most out of it as much as possible. I don't like when things take time away from my wife and kids, so whenever I can add in more quality time throughout the day, I try to take full advantage of that time. If you feel like you're always running around and never have time for your kids, slow down, wake up a little earlier, and make the time. It's crazy to think, but my oldest is 10 years old, and pretty soon he's going to be at an age where he'll have better things to do than spend time with his dad. So for now, I want to take in as much of that as I possibly can. Oh yeah, and the sixth habit, yeah, I know I said 5, but this may be the most important, and that is to never forget to kiss your wife goodbye. Never leave the house without kissing your wife goodbye, and never let her leave without kissing you goodbye. I know my day isn't quite the same if I don't get that goodbye kiss. Okay, babe, I added in that 6th habit you told me to. You didn't want me to tell them? Okay, I'll go ahead and cut that out. Alright guys, but that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you found some value in this. If you did, then please throw me a thumbs up and comment down below with a habit you've implemented into your morning routine that has helped you start your day off right. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I told you this was the first habit to start your day off right, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next video, and as always, let's keep growing.